to come up with a rescue package. But he's palpably sent the wrong way. And Bodo lead in the Champions League again. A penalty from Bet, fit for the occasion. By Fett comes out to Hauger and tucked away by Blomberg as we go into added time before half-time, when Bodo looked as though they were worried about conceding an equaliser. They're suddenly 2-0 up. Switch. Gurtoft to Hauger. It's on the outside and it's in. Herg. Hauger to Herg. The two pals are at it again. And it's 3-0. That's the essence of Bodo, keeping the ball but never taking their mind off attacking. Goal. They need one to go in, and there it is. Inacio was up from the back, so that could be for Bodo. And here goes Luis Suarez, Crawley to set up the second. Pedro Gonçalves. Trincao stayed on his feet, to his credit. Resneda, Arsene Hammer was very close. I'll be surprised. And this will be a very special moment as he fires it in and fires Sporting level. 3-0 up on the night. They were 3-0 down from the first leg, and they believe that they can get this. Braganza, and it's in. Them from Sporting's excellent performance, and it's not finished. This is Braganza, and here's Nell, and that does wrap it up.
Captain Jordan Henderson, Mo Salah, fantastic ball! What a goal! Heavy from Gakpo, back to the goalkeeper by Carvajal. Oh, he's made the mess! Oh, it's a terrible! It's a terrible error by Thibaut Courtois! But it's another jewel in the crown of Liverpool's Egyptian king. Mo Salah is now... Karim Benzema. Vinicius, oh, what a goal! Response from Real Madrid, and this young superstar Brazilian who decided the Champions League final last season has fired them back in the game at the top end of Anfield. 2-1. Uruguayan comes away with it, tries to slide one through here to Vinicius, and that's where Gomez needed. Oh, Alisson's turn to make. Oh, it's got in! Oh my word! Both goalkeepers now guilty of the error. And just like that, it's 2-2 with 10 minutes to go in the first half. Courtois at one end and now Alisson at the... Decides to lift it in, they're in front! It's a bullet header from Eder Militao. It's the first goal he scored for 4 years in the Champions League. The first time he scored a Champions League. And now Dani Carvajal. Karim Benzema gets it back again. Benzema deflected and in. Oh my words! Well, Karim Benzema's going to claim it, but he took a deflection to wrong foot Alisson. And inside 10 minutes of the start of the second half, Real Madrid have scored twice, and they now lead Liverpool 4-2. Oh my word! What can you say? Bringing Vinicius Junior in. Here's Karim Benzema for another one. It's Benzema. Of course he scores. It's 5-2 to Real Madrid, and Karim Benzema bags another one.
Openda, who'll chase on and reach, and there's no flag here. Openda in! And hang on! The team beaten 7-0 here back in March. It was simple, long ball, route one. Yanis Blazvic, the goalkeeper. Openda here, look. Xavi. Openda, he's away again here. Will lightning strike twice in the first half. Openda in on goal! Remarkable! It is the Luis Openda show in Manchester. 2 near carbon copies. And again here, that on the chase here, Erling Haaland! Vardiol, oh Foden, lovely feet, marvellous goal! And they're level. Well, Foden here, the dancing feet to level the game for Guardiola City. Now Ake, Lewis, lovely ball now for Doku again. Doku, and Foden took it well, and here Alvarez! A fight back of champions who have in a second.
Rose cut that out, and he's made a rather present of it to RB. His left foot, he got the shot away and scores! But how about this for a surprise? 5 minutes in, Mourinho's Tottenham Hotspur behind to Olympiacos. No one gave them an absolute shred of hope here tonight. First major upsets of curling flat. Little touch onto the far post, Semedo's in, it's 2-0. Tottenham 0, Olympiacos 2. And one of the biggest shots of the competition so far this season. Aurier with the cross, missed by Moran. Dele Alli scores. A gift for Dele Alli. He knows it. Spurs are back in the game on the stroke of half-time. It's the first mistake Olympiacos have made, and Spurs have made. And the throw is taken quickly, and Mora's away, and Son's got into a dangerous position. It's Kane. It's 2-2. 2 goals either side of the break. Paul Tottenham Hotspur back from 2 down, but Olympiacos will fume that they should have had a free kick. Oh, a little bit of magic. Flicked on by Son and driven home by Serge Aurier. So often criticised by the Spurs fans and by critics from outside the club, but Jose Mourinho certainly had an impact on him. Eriksson with the free kick. Look at the Kane! Done and dusted. Now they've blown the cobwebs away from the opening 19 minutes, which saw them go 2-0. They had.
Dramatics is first, and Alaba and Neuer getting into trouble, and Juventus just like that have taken the lead. Paul Pogba. They've finished off the chance, and it's just the boost. The old lady of Italy. Space for Quadrado. Juventus have bagged another one. Juan Quadrado. The outsiders. To Kingsley Coman. Here's Douglas Costa, and that's more like it from Bayern Munich. Lewandowski has hauled them back into contention. Juve hit 5 points. Here's Coman for Bayern, and Thomas Müller. Who else? The equaliser on the night. And Douglas Costa. Lewandowski was waiting. Müller tried to work something. Thiago off the bench to wonderful effect. What a moment for Thiago and Bayern Munich. Come on, it's a cracker.
Balde goes down, it's going to be a corner. Challenged by Thomas Araujo. Was it a step on the foot? Yes, it was. Seeing a lot of those in every game. Take the penalty for Barcelona. And it's more or less the perfect penalty. Benfica 1, Barcelona 1. Where's Szczesny going? Oh, it's a real mix-up. Pavlidis with an open goal. Benfica have their lead back. Into Ausnes outside of the boot, great ball, Szczesny out, oh, is that going to be another penalty? It is, one for Benfica this time. From here, Vangelis, Pavlidis, 3-1 Benfica, and he's got himself a hat-trick.
Benfica to counter there.
Oh, what's happened? Goodness me, Barcelona have got to go far from it. Shielder up. And it's in! Ronald Araujo has put them for Barcelona. Into the feet of Ferran Torres. Lamine Yamal goes down, and the ref gives a penalty. He's also giving a yellow card to Otamendi. And it wasn't in doubt. The only thing that is now is Benfica. Hedri shifts it, clips it in, good ball, and Barca are level. Benfica implore the referee to give a penalty, but he's not going to. And Barcelona clear. Where's the goalkeeper Truman? He's gone back to his line. It's Rafinha, and Rafinha has won it for Barcelona. I do not believe it. From 4-2 down to a 5-4 lead.
Comes in with real pace, it's gone all the way through and in. Well, I think it's going to be claimed by Quincy Promes. I didn't see a touch in there from anybody. It's the best possible start for Ajax, it's the worst possible start for Chelsea. 1-1. How calm is Jorginho? Never phased, pressure moment, stroked it into the goal. Chelsea 1, Ajax 1.
It's a beautiful taken penalty.
Kim Ziyech. It's a good ball as well, it's a good goal. Superbly steered in by Quincy Promes, who had one disallowed in the first game, but there's no stopping that. Another fantastic ball into the Chelsea box, and Promes was the first to react.
We say it every week, we see
For the Dutch team, and that's not a bad effort. In fact, it's a brilliant effort. It's Hakim Ziyech, it's completely caught Arisa Balaga out. He turns to the crowd and says, what? What about that? Chelsea 1, Ajax 3.
Well, I said it was a silly foul.
Tamori's tackle, and it goes to Donny van de Beek with a chance, and he scores. Well, the last time Donny van de Beek came to London, he scored against Tottenham in a Champions League semi-final, and he's now provided clear daylight for Ajax at Stamford Bridge. It's Chelsea 1, Ajax 4. Nicely weighted ball to Willian. There's Christian Pulisic into the danger area. It's in. Well, that's Equator might well have got the final touch. I think the Chelsea players then were looking for any potential offside. And Chelsea are back to 4-3. Stamford Bridge erupts. Fireworks on bonfire night. We've had everything here.
He's done it again, hasn't he? That little skip just took
the corner. Up go the heads and back off the bar. It's in now. It's Reece James off the bench, the 19-year-old. What a night at Stamford Bridge. Unbelievable. And the teenager that Frank Lampard has so much faith in has repaid.
Taken short by Zidane. Oh, it's been put in by Inzaghi. It's the perfect start for Juve. Inzaghi. Oh, it's deflected and deflected in. Inzaghi with 2 in 5 minutes for Juve. It's Keane. Manchester United back in this. Cole. Oh, they're level. Dwight York with a header. From 2-0 down to 2-2. 2 goals in the space of 10 minutes for Manchester United. In every respect, it's a gift, and it is a gift. Andy Cole. A game sealer.
Estepinian's cross. That was a chance. That's still a chance, and that's a goal for Villarreal. It is just the start they needed.
I mean, is that an intentional pass? I thought he'd gone for goal. He might say otherwise, but just the start that they needed. Yeah, it's off his heel.
It's Capu getting forward once more. Finds a bit of room for himself. Great chance. 2-0. Unbelievable scenes. Francis Coquelin has headed Villarreal level. Fabinho. Salah. Fabinho, he's onside. And Fabinho's gone for it. And he's drilled it through Rooney. Liverpool are back in front in the tie.
Capu there just gets dragged in and allows Salah to nick it through. But this is all about Rooney and his inability to really set himself properly. I mean, it's not the...
Alexander-Arnold. Really can't keep that out either. And Liverpool do have a 2-goal lead again. It's Luis Diaz who's come on. And Liverpool have come on in leaps and bounds since he did.
Well, I bet 4 of them looked a mile offside, but VAR, of course, will have a look. But the Villarreal defence has squeezed up the hosts in the next 10 minutes or so.
Doesn't need to be right foot from Mane here. Beat Rooney to it, and this could be it. Mane's passed another one. He's got an open goal. He's got Salah there too, and Sadio Mane has done it all by himself. And Liverpool now are sailing through to another Champions League final.
He's in his own half, but look how far the keeper.
الاختراق هاو نيراس يناور في بري تريبيي يحضر لشون لحكيم زياش يا سلام يا سلام جول جيب الجول فان دي بيك شان النار فان دي بيك شان النار في هذا المشهد.
Lasse Schöne. De Ligt is in there and steers in the header. In 4 minutes, it's their number 4. Ajax in front to their superstar cap. But Ajax will play on with Van der Beek. Tadic, Spurs are stretched here. And Ziyech has swept it into the corner. A second for Ajax. Green shirts forward here. Lucas Moura bursting through the middle. Brilliant goal. Spurs have hope. Lucas Moura steers it in. 10 minutes after the restart. And this promising second trip here. Ajax in trouble here. Llorente saved by Onana. Oh, it's still pinging around the area. Lucas Moura in possession. Oh, incredible. Lucas Moura scored again. Sissoko had to do that. Clips it up towards Llorente. Dele Alli. They're slipping. They're sliding. It's in. Lucas Moura with the hat-trick goal. Spurs are going to the Champions League final for the first.